Alright, what's up yins guys? Time for another video where I talk about the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, the real life Yu-Gi-Oh cards people play. Where I once again sarcastically say, does anybody actually play Yu-Gi-Oh anymore? Or do they actually make the card game anymore or whatever? But I also tell you that I'm metaphorically and sarcastically talking about the real life games people, real life Yu-Gi-Oh card games people play, and use it metaphorically and compare it with that their game. But anyway, yeah, this one is a really fun card that so many special interest groups use. I call it the Nebuchadnezzar card. And everybody knows what King Nebuchadnezzar actually was in the Holy Bible, right? In your Old Testament, he demanded everybody at the snap of the fingers, and when they play a music or give a signal, that everybody had to bow down. And this Yu-Gi-Oh card is talking about so many special interest groups that want to communicate through you and me through our TVs. You know, it's gender issues, racial issues, and some of us, I don't know about you, but I ain't prejudiced. I don't hate anybody for who they are or who they want to identify as. It's their life, their business. I'm not going to ruin or interrupt my lunch break to put anybody down for who they are. But everybody else over there on TV, they want to be who they are, to be left alone. Or the police does something that causes injury or death, or somebody else of a one race does something because of somebody other race. It's not a good thing to be doing, but yet now on our TV, just now on the TV now, people are actually don't just want equal rights anymore. And I'm not saying every single person in a particular interest group or identity is like that, but you're getting some of them that are, where they want to communicate through you on your TV just because somebody else, some other asshole may have did something to them or particular people. Now you and me, it's our fault somehow that now there's rules like every single, not just you and me, every single person watching a TV, every random person on the street that's just walking by minding their business is either some kind of a bigot. If you don't subscribe to their belief, it's not good enough to not be prejudiced against any kind of group, or don't murder anybody because of who they are or who they identify as, or don't pick on them, don't do this and that. And watch what you say, and nowadays you can't say the wrong jokes. But now, just because some other asshole does something, like you could be watching your TV and somebody on some TV is saying that you and me either have to do this or that, literally trying to tell us that we gotta change our whole life to suit them. So to speak, loud vehicle engines going by, or cars with some loud engine interrupting my video. But anyway, yeah, now we actually have to rearrange our own lives. I didn't know that. You're living your life and you see this whatever shit on the TV, and somebody tells you like somebody just don't want equal rights or whatever, they want double the rights, and now you're expected in so many words without even totally flat out saying, and some of them they might as well be flat out saying, it's like, what do you want from me? I didn't do this thing to you. I'm supposed to bow down or whatever? And then you can't go and say, oh, they want you to apologize for something else somebody else did, right? But there's also another saying, like in some workplaces, like too, we all been on the end of that, where you have a complaint or a beef about something, and people will tell you, no matter what color you are watching this, there's a thing that people do that they'll go and say, and you know it's sarcastically speaking, oh, I'm sorry that happened to you, or something did this or that. And you know, it's like derogatory and sarcastic, and like you can't even, so it's not about color or gender or anything. We all have some small complaint about something somebody else did in some workplace, and you can't even do that, no matter who you are, because they're doing that sarcastic patronizing. So but as it is, you and me have that kind of trouble, no matter what we say a legitimate beef about something, even among our own kind. You know what I'm saying? And say you and me were to actually, oh, okay, we'll apologize. Oh, I'm sorry that this happened to you. We didn't do it to you, but we're sorry that it happened to you. We're sorry somebody did it. And you can actually be sorry that somebody did it to them. But being sorry doesn't help it because you didn't do it. But if you go and say that, in a lot of cultures, even among your own kind, people the same color as you, people that look like me, among people that get in conflicts, that's a challenging and confrontational. It's almost like a derogatory sarcasm. It's all in the tone, you know what I mean? So you can't win either way. But, and no matter how you try to be nice to certain people, just face it, that's not all they want. Nothing is ever good enough. Um, you have to act this way, you have to look this way. They want to tell you, it's like somebody else did something to somebody else, so some special interest group wants to tell you, dictate to you how to, every aspect of your life, even your own house if they could. And it's almost like they're indicating now that making all these demands and want to sell you these books that they want to demand that you read, just as bad as like maybe, oh yeah, years ago when I was a teenager, the bigger complaints was mainstream television religion. Now you got special interest groups being dogmatic. They want you to read their fucking books. They don't like religion either, but they want to be a religion. And they got some person on the television. You're expected to bow down them, and you don't disagree. You have to don't have no wrong think, no wrong body language. You don't turn around and walk away from them with a cocky look on your face. You don't dare walk on the. They want to stop you from even walking down the street with your head too high with a cocky look on your face. Say you don't bother anybody. You're not prejudiced against anybody, whoever they identify as or whatever the hell. Hey, and then a lot of us have friends that are of other races too that don't put up with that bullshit. That's too much for them. They're living their own lives, which is decent, you know, a decent way to go about your life, you know what I mean? So yeah, that card is played anyway. This is the card that all kind of special interest groups and people even play among each other, among their own kind. Somebody that you want to tell somebody of your own kind, who the fuck died and made you God? And who died and made you king or queen shit. It's the card that's played. Nothing will ever be good enough. Nothing you say or do or not do will never be good enough. It's like they want you to bow on command. And if the way you blow your nose, they don't like the way you blow your nose. Well, maybe they don't like your shoes. Yeah, your shoes offend me. The way you walk around with your head too high, some kind of way. The fact that you walk by with down the street with a cocky look on your face and don't even look at them, that offends them. Because, well, geez, what do they want? You're not giving them no dirty looks. And a matter of fact, you may the same people that accuse that, they're the ones in groups. They're in groups staring at you some damn where you see out the corner of your eye, but yet they don't like to be stared at. It's all a fucking bullshit game. Like an alpha ship game. One group thinks it's entitled to rule over somebody else just because somebody else did, because nothing's ever good enough. So everybody else of a particular group, because somebody did something to somebody else, now that they decide, since they're oppressed, they have the right to rule over, physically and psychologically rule over everybody else, and you're supposed to cringe to them and bow to them. It's like those kind you either you have to be around them, proceed with caution, or you just prefer to not be around them at all. You don't want to hear nobody's shit, you know what I mean? Yeah, if they're nice to you, you're nice to them. And if you got friends among their kind, you know what I mean, they don't like that, they want to turn them against you because, don't have friends that are any particular group or color or whatever. We can't have that, you know, we want to find a way to turn them against you or some kind of way, you know. Don't oh yeah, don't you get smart with us and make friends so we can't fuck with you. Oh, we can't have that now, can we? Nebuchadnezzar syndrome, the Nebuchadnezzar Yu-Gi-Oh card.